So,
Well met, eh?
All right then.
they want us to take a trip.
Wonderful.
I wonder if people know who I am. Hey, have you heard the songstress Juna sing before? People love to talk about her looks, but they're missing the real appeal. Just listen to her and you'll understand. She sings, and it's like charging into battle. Can't imagine what kind of life led her to sing the way she does. Nothing you or I can ever imagine that. No, sir.
These bloody brains. Oi! Oi!
Where are you off to? No need for coin, we work for the city. I need to go to the night... Anglers Inn Square Night Prowler. Night Prowler. Ah, so you're the one the brothers were talking about then. I've heard all about it, so go on, hop right on behind me.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Getting sinister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Damn, what do we say here? Let's be honest.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Agdaladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Gallica? Gallica.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
Already sunset. Time flies by so
So?
fast. Colorado, the Charedius is stationed in the Warship Harbor. Let's get a ferry over there.
Hello there.
You want to go to Warship Harbor? That's no place to visit after this up. But alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
Oh, it didn't hit me. So we got right up close to it. That runner really is huge. Way over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over the Charardris all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. But with the soiree and all.
Huh.
Soiree? What's that? Hey, Max. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me, I'll give you the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on the good side.
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience, then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room. You don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Well, let's keep him waiting. The size of Luis Skyrunner is ludicrous. He parks in the middle of the Warship Harbor like it's its bloody name on it. Listen, mate, you ain't wrong, but you gotta let this one go. You never know who might be listening. Once the exhibition is over, they'll clear out and they'll all blow over. You can't just park there. Well, he can and he did, and he will.
Check this out.
And the motherfucker did. And the motherfucker did.
At last.
We got to seize the first foothold of our infiltration. Soon enough, Luis will be within our grasp.
If I may.
Lodell comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of Luis' faction candidates. Sometimes you got his beast of a dog with him too. Sad to see a man with a temper like his with a pet. But when you know he's just sweet on that dog. Somewhere on the bottom of that black heart, he thinks that dog's chew or something. Strangest thing I've ever seen.
Indeed.
This runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like.
Understood?
It is impossible to discern how much trust the brothers would afford us. Keep our guard up around them, and everything will be crucial.
Got it.
Oh, here we are. Go on in.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luis' stronghold. Feel like we're always being watched.
Well.
Like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as them all for now, so stand
And
tall.
yet...
Oi! What you need?
You're the new guy? Hang on a minute. You're an elder. Well, ain't that a rare sight? Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure you pull your weight. Get here?
Hello there.
Did you hear what happened about at the exhibition? Some elder kid showed up and Forden said. Apparently, Lord Luis loved it. That kid's going places, I can tell that. Oh, Gardener's
Look at that.
Damn, is it true? Did Adele really show up at the exhibition with the head of a human in hand? Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was.
That reminds me.
Oh, you're that Elder candidate that I've been hearing about. Apparently Lady Juno likes you too. She's staking her claim on some kid even though she's already with Lord Luis. Damn, Lord Juno's got stamina to spare. Lady Juno's got stamina to spare.
Hey!
It's you, I saw the exhibition. You put on quite the show. You really gave those Sanctus what for? And you're one of us now, aren't you? Well, cheers to you, new friends. So far it doesn't seem like a trap.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What in the hootenanny was that? Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic controlled blocking mechanism. Keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. If you want to walk freely around the runner, then you're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers. Is it? Navigating this place may prove more difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them. Boy, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Quit the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quite looking around so much. Now what do we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits. So that's all it took. A little show at the exhibition. Used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the counts.
No.
They got Lord Luis's approval. If that's not enough for you, to keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What, these peasants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Zing. Get your ass back to your post, and that's
Understood?
Let's get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I give you 3 days at most till you run home, tail between your legs. They don't know.
Seriously.
You're just gonna stand there, or you're gonna move? Come on.
Here.
This would be Lord Luis's quarters? Just a reception room, lass. You'd be daft to show a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters.
All right.
Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter.
Hey,
Guess that's my cue. I'll try to go look for this formula. Be careful, there are a lot of sharp eyes about. I'll try to stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. If she gets caught, we're all dead though.
A beautiful city, Haven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here. Here we go.
Assassin, that's what should I ask. What's your plan against Forden?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him. Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to safety.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. It might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
It's just that...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Wonder how Gallica search is going.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard, so we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. The soldiers manning his runner are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Oh no, man.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
Yeah, of course.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet's runner? He seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
He was rather full of himself. Yeah, Sergeant Saint, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
That'd be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, we should probably rest for today, and we can talk in the morning details.
Got it?
The source of the infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Don't worry, as long as we work together, we'll find a solution. Songstress has been in Luis's private chambers. Not that I would judge her, I suppose. At any rate, the operation begins tomorrow.
May I speak?
The day of the prince's awakening may be nearer than we realize. We've got to make our preparations before that soiree.
Look at that.
Good night.
Rest well, everybody.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. Issue is those in charge of each area. The ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them.
Even so,
we mean to attack a short, divisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not pursue.
Yes.
Luis subordinates have attained the rank of martial prowess. It would wound their pride. Negotiations may still be on the table. This is a new challenge. We're not strong enough. Let's take precautions.
We have to prepare first.
We need to be prepared as soon as before we attempt this. Right, a new situation calls for new tactics. We have to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up in our heads. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battles short, defeating officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical, gather information about the town, and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then...
maybe we should go dig up dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have the weakness we can exploit. Well then, before we secure a route to the quarters, it sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the sword.
Let's focus.
The infiltration route must be secured so Luis's room can be accessed on the day of the soiree. By stealing the curse formula, the curse can be lifted. 20 days left. Oh boy. A mission with a deadline has begun. Be cautious of storms and inclement weather conditions that may occur around Brio Haven. Be with your allies in the worship harbor to infiltrate Luis's gauntlet runner. The interior of Luis's gauntlet runner is divided into 4 areas: the quarters, the starboard, the corridor, the port corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you'll need to access Luis's quarters by the day. You'll need to gain access to the quarters by the day of the soiree. I thought we have to do it on the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
Luis's Gauntlet Runner. Huh? So there's quests. Spend time with Hulkenberg, spend time with Strauss, spend time with Barden. Is there anybody we need to talk to? Oh, Barden and Maria.
What now? All right then.
I see 2 quests, 3 quests. I see a bunch of quests. So let's just go try to get all the quests.